Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Type 64. No, I promise it is a Type 64 underneath all that camouflage. The rather garish Christmas camouflage. And this one is on the south spawn of Widepark under the command of MCHammereD. Now it's a tier 6 Chinese light tank, the Type 64. And yeah, so it's a tier 6 battle, I think. And battle has started. Now I suspect that MCHammereD's going to do the trick that I always do in a light tank on Widepark. Head for the railway line, get as many quick spots as you can, because there's a potential scout badge in it for you if you get them. Whoa, look at that, spotted a huge number of enemy tanks. Massive number of them. I think that ELC was just a little too late. Oh, now what's going on? For a second there I lost sight of what was going on, but he took out that MCHammereD and now he's getting away. There's a couple of enemy tanks popping up to take shots at the centre line. Yep, they're tempting you with their as targets. Now this position is actually quite a useful position. You can get shot in the rear fairly easily, but it stops you being shot underneath the railway carriages if you go behind the other position there. And we've got enemies flooding in on the east side of the map. No, that one didn't work. Lost chance to get the CSU-85 to run past him. Oh, Leopard. Killed him. One shot. Now the gun, 75mm, 76mm, sorry, 115 alpha. Oh, no. And you have to be careful about conserving your ammo in this tank because it can actually be a little gun happy, you might say. Oh, nice round into that AMD 178B. And he's been killed. Now, there's nobody behind us, so we're okay to push ahead. Need to get this toaster wreck out of the way. And SU-85, when we tracked him, did we get another shot in? Yep, and he's dead. Skoda 24, and he knows we're here now. Unfortunately, he's a medium. It's going to take at least 2 shots to kill him. That's one. Oh, it's going to take 3 shots, I think. And we've got an MCHammereD coming up behind him. He's put one into him. We can now one-shot him, and he's gone. Okay, well, we've now got the advantage, 2 tanks, so we can actually proceed into enemy territory if we wanted to. But there is a T-34. One round into it, took a round back. That's the first damage we've taken. It's going to take at least 3 shots to kill the KV-1. At least 3 to kill the T-34 as well. We've got 1 round into that SU-100. Another one in? No. Need to be careful conserving ammo with this gun though. It's very shooty, as I say. You can easily fire away all the ammo you need later on in the game. Now, being it's a light tank, it's got light tank characteristics of camo. It makes it very difficult for the enemy to see you. We do know where that KV-1 is though, because he's at the other end of the railway tracks, or near the centre of the railway tracks I should say. So we could actually move a little further forward and take shots down the railway line at him. But he is dead now, actually. It's that T-34 we've got to worry about now. There he is. Oh, took one in. That's better. Now, we took another round, but... Oh, and our fuel tanks have been penetrated, but... Oh, we didn't kill him! We should have killed him with that round. That was better. Now, there's only 2 enemies left. 1 enemy left, and that's the Arty. And he's been found. It's the gorilla. And he's dead. So, game over. We ended the battle on only 6 hit points. Ooh, that did not go well, that confrontation with the T-34. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, it was the second class tank of MCHammereD in the Type 64. You got a Bruiser medal, a Aslains, so I don't know who he actually set a fire to blow up. It may have been the Leopard, actually. But he also got a fighter badge and a fire for effect. But he did spot 10 of the enemy, 10, with his first trip over the railway line, or to the top of the railway line, right at the start of the battle. Look at that. Spotted 2/3 of the enemy team in one moment. If we look at the damage, we can see that he actually did the highest amount of damage in that game, 1,458 hit points of damage. He also got the highest number of kills, but he shared that with the OI. And when it came to base XP again, he was top of the table with 943. He fired 19 rounds in that game. He got 15 direct hits and 13 penetrations. Damage of 1,458 hit points, of which 112 were at more than 300 meters. He received 6 hits, 5 of them penetrated, 1 non-penetration. The armor on the Type 64 is very, very weak, so that's why it's so fast. You really need to remember that whenever you go into close encounters with the enemy. He spotted 10 enemy vehicles, damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 4 of them, and did damage assistance of 330 hit points. On a premium count, he earned 50,123 credits, and after repair, ammunition, resupply, he took away 45,587 credits. He received 1,415 XP, times 2 for the first victory, 425 for this being a premium vehicle, and took away 3,255 experience points altogether. So Type 64 is definitely a tank that I would have in my garage. In fact, I do have them in every account that I actually have, and it's with good reason. It's a very good light tank, it's a very good spotting tank, but you have to treat it basically as very fragile, because anything that hits it is more than likely to go straight through. It's a bit like a Hellcat with a better turret. A turret that will actually turn to face the enemy, but only a 76mm gun, so it doesn't have the punch of a Hellcat, but it does have the mobility, and it is a light tank, so it has light tank characteristics. The bad thing is you can't have vents on this vehicle because it's open top, but it's definitely a tank worth having. I'd thoroughly recommend it. So if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.